wanted to share with y'all little thing that I consider myself somewhat maybe as an expert. My wife may disagree, but relationships out here on the road is probably the roughest part, not just for the drivers, but the driver's spouse as well, and the kids. Okay, before you even think about becoming a truck driver, you have to be able to know that you trust your partner, your wife, husband, whatever. And that person has to trust you as well. It goes both ways. Of course, if you can't trust each other, you have to consider, well, why are we married? So that's a different video. But that's the toughest part. Okay? The problem I see out here with drivers is that a lot of drivers have been divorced multiple times. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, a lot of times it's because the driver, usually the male, does not sacrifice or does his part for his spouse. Listen, your wife and kids always come first. Always. And yes, they'll realize that you have to make money. But I see drivers that are OTR and they never see their wife and kids but maybe once or twice a month. And most of them have, child support they have to pay and everything like that. And, that's a problem. That is a problem. So drivers, this is my suggestion. Don't become a driver if it's going to put so much strain that you have, it's going to separate you and your spouse. Okay? Because this job is not worth it. Alright, so if you do become a driver, I do suggest this. If you have a wife and kids that stay at home, get a job that allows you to be home on the weekends or home daily. Okay? Wife and kids need a man. Now, during the weekdays, the man may not be around. That's normal stuff. I mean, men work overnights. Men work second shifts. Men work 12, 13 hours a day, 14 hours a day. They come home, eat, go to bed, and they never see the kids. So, and they do that during the weekdays, okay? I've done that before I was a driver. But the OTR thing is the roughest on a wife and kids. It's the roughest. And I've had to do it. But I was always looking for a way out. And there are ways out. If you feel like your relationship is in danger, your marriage is in danger, get off the road. Get off the road. Divorce is a very bad thing. Okay? And if you cannot trust her or you cannot trust him, you have to question whether you're right to be married in the first place. It's all about trust. Yes, we have to sacrifice. But the rewards are endless. I tell you, there's great rewards out here on the road. I make the best money. And you know what? I do believe my kids are going to have a good education when they get out of high school, when they get into college. Okay, so if you are single, don't have to worry about it, I guess. If you have no kids, you're married and have no kids, bring your wife or husband out on the road. You live on the road. Me and my wife have often talked about that. After the kids move out, me and my wife would go just live on the road. I'd drive and she'd just be in here with me. A lot of options, but when you have kids, someone has to be at home. And when you have kids, kids need a dad, they need a mother, they need everything. So you need to maximize your time and take full advantages of being at home on the weekends and stuff. And that nothing comes before your family. Okay, nothing worldly comes before your family. Your job definitely does not come before your family. Trucking will do fine just without you. You know, they'll do just fine without you. Alright, your family without you, that's a different story. So, anyways, relationships and trucking, not the easiest thing, but it is easy if you have love and trust in your partner. And you know, that's it. Any questions, leave a comment, and we'll try to help you out if you need it. But your wife and kids, your husband and kids come before trucking. 73.